I swear, my mother has a secret radar. If I lose even half a kilo, she knows instantly.
And her solution is always a giant bowl of pasta?
Pasta, chicken, potatoes, bread. She honestly believes my kitchen at home is just for decoration.
It is a universal rule. Moms never think we eat enough.
Welcome back to the podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Liam.
And I'm Olivia. Today, we have a great B1 intermediate episode for you. We are talking about family visits, weekend logistics, and the famous overfeeding mothers.
Exactly. We will play out a real conversation about packing, driving, and trying to politely refuse a third slice of cake.
First, you will hear the full scene at a natural, easy pace. Then, we will slow down and break down the most useful phrases for you to practice.
But before we start, we have a question for you to answer in the comments. What is the one dish your family always makes you eat when you visit? Option A, a massive dinner. Or option B, too many sweet desserts? Let us know.
Now, grab a cup of coffee or tea, and let's jump right into the scene.
So, Olivia, are you ready for the weekend? You are going to see your parents, right?
Yes, I am. I need to hit the road by 3 p.m. tomorrow. I really want to leave early.
That is a smart idea. Friday afternoons are terrible. If you leave at 3, you can definitely beat the traffic.
Exactly. The drive is usually 2 hours, but with heavy traffic, it can easily take 4. My car does not like sitting in traffic, and neither do I.
Are you taking a big suitcase?
Oh no, I will just pack light. I am only staying for 2 nights. Just a small bag with some casual clothes.
Good call. Will you have time to drop by your sister's house while you are there?
I hope so. She lives very close to my parents. I want to drop by on Saturday morning for a quick coffee.
That sounds lovely. It is always good to see family. What is the main plan for the weekend?
There is no big plan, honestly. My parents just want to spend some quality time together. We will sit on the sofa, drink tea, and just catch up.
Catching up is the best part. I love hearing all the small news from my hometown. Who bought a new dog? Who painted their house?
Yes, the local drama is always so entertaining, but the biggest challenge is always the food.
Oh, I know this story. Tell me about the food.
Well, my mother started cooking on Wednesday, just for a weekend visit.
Of course, she has to prepare a feast. When I visit my mom, she always tries to load up your plate. If I eat a normal portion, she asks if I am feeling sick.
Exactly. In many families, and definitely in mine, food is how they show love. If you don't eat, they think you don't love them.
It is a beautiful sentiment, but my stomach usually resigns by Sunday morning. How do you survive it?
I have a strategy. I eat very slowly, but eventually I have to say, "Mom, I'm completely stuffed."
Does that work? Does she listen to you?
Sometimes, but then she brings out the apple pie, and I have to say, "I couldn't eat another bite."
And then she says, "Oh, but you must save room for dessert."
You know my mother too well. Yes, dessert doesn't count apparently. It goes to a different stomach.
It is funny how universal this is. In some cultures, refusing food is almost an insult. You just have to smile and accept the cake.
True. And then she gives me plastic containers to take home. My fridge is full of her cooking for a week.
The famous plastic containers. They travel across the country, but they never return to their original owner.
I actually bought new containers to give back to her. It is an endless cycle. Anyway, after all the eating, when do you usually head back home?
I try to head back on Sunday afternoon, around 4 p.m.
That is a good time. You get home, unpack your light bag, and put all the leftover food in the fridge.
But leaving is always a process, isn't it? The long goodbye.
Oh, absolutely. The doorway goodbye. You say goodbye in the kitchen. Then you talk for 10 minutes in the hallway. Then you say goodbye at the front door.
And then another 15 minutes standing next to the car.
Yes! My dad always checks my car tires during that time. It is very sweet. It's just their way of caring.
Have a wonderful trip, Olivia. Drive safely and enjoy the extra pie.
Thank you, Liam. I will try my best.
And we are back. That conversation makes me hungry, but also a little tired just thinking about the traffic.
It is a very normal weekend for many people. Now, let's step out of the story and look at the English we used. We have some great B1 phrases for travel and eating.
Let's start with the journey. When Olivia was planning her drive, she said, "I need to hit the road by 3 p.m. tomorrow."
To hit the road simply means to start a journey or leave for a trip.
You can also say, "Let's get going," or "It's time to set off."
Hit the road is very casual and energetic. Set off sounds a little more planned or serious, like a long vacation.
Speaking of the road, I told Olivia that leaving early helps her beat the traffic.
To beat the traffic means to travel at a time when there are fewer cars, so you avoid delays.
You can also say, "Avoid the rush hour," or "Miss the heavy traffic."
Beat the traffic feels like a small victory. It is very common when talking about Friday travel. Next, Liam asked about my luggage. I told him, I will just pack light.
To pack light means to take very few things with you in your bag.
You can also say, I'm traveling light, or I'm only bringing the essentials.
Traveling light is a great feeling. Then, Olivia talked about spending time with her parents. She said they just wanted to catch up.
To catch up means to talk to someone you haven't seen for a while and share your recent news.
You can also say, exchange news, or update each other. But catch up is the most natural, warm phrase to use with friends and family.
Example, let's get coffee and catch up soon.
Now, let's move to the most important topic, food. I said that my mother always tries to load up your plate.
To load up your plate means to put a very large amount of food on someone's dish.
You can also say, give huge portions, or pile on the food. Load up gives you the image of a truck being filled with heavy boxes.
And when you eat all that heavy food, you have to say no. I said to my mom, I'm completely stuffed.
Stuffed is an adjective. It means you have eaten so much that your stomach is completely full.
You can also say, I am full, or I couldn't eat anymore. Stuffed is informal. You use it with family, but maybe not at a fancy business dinner.
And if they offer you more, you can use Olivia's next phrase, I couldn't eat another bite.
This is a polite but strong way to refuse more food. It literally means even one tiny piece is too much.
You can also say, I really don't have any room left. It is a great phrase because it shows the food was delicious, but you are physically at your limit.
Finally, when the weekend is over, I asked Liam when he usually heads back home.
To head back means to return to the place where you started, usually your home.
You can also say go back or return. Head back is very common in spoken English for trips. Example, it's getting late. We should head back to the hotel.
So many great phrases today. I think the big idea of this episode is that visiting family can be tiring, with all the driving and eating, but it is always driven by love. The long goodbyes and extra food are just their way of caring.
Exactly. And speaking of food, remember our question from the beginning. What is the one dish your family always makes you eat when you visit? Option A, a massive dinner. Option B, too many sweet desserts. Tell us in the comments.
And if you enjoyed this kind of episode, let us know. We can make more everyday conversations just like this.
Thank you for listening. Take care of your English, and take care of your heart.
Goodbye from Liam.
And goodbye from Olivia.